can't open more than 5 apps at a time. I blame the update. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got T.I. and Tiny situation, man. It looks like it took a turn for the better for finally. You see what I'm saying? We got 2 artists that have been shot. One of them dying. Nicki Minaj and all the situations going on surrounding her. And an artist has been announced as having his own day. Oh, and by the way, let me include this one because this is a big deal. This is a super big deal, all right? The legendary Scarface has received a kidney and the whole operation was a success. Hey, yo, shout out to Scarface. Shout out to Willie D. Shout out to the Ghetto Boys, man. Real talk. You see what I'm saying? Real legends in the game. You see what I'm saying? Scarface received a kidney from his son, as far as I understand, and the whole operation was a success. And I am so glad to hear that because I understand a lot of operations involving kidney transplants or just when a person needs a kidney, it generally can go very, very bad. You follow what I'm saying? So, shout out to Scarface for being in good condition. And shout out to his son because, I mean, yo, that's a big deal, man. Your son is giving up his life. I mean, you know, he's risking his kidney for you. Oh, my gosh, man. Hey, yo, shout out to Love, man. Real talk. You see what I'm saying? My bad, yo. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb. No, that's not my bad. I'll take that back. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Short Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? Anytime, look, if you crack a smile throughout any course of the video, it don't hurt to hit the like button. You follow what I'm saying, man? Because then we can get spread out to more people. You have no idea. Well, never mind all that. Look, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, all that crazy stuff. Let's get to it. Were you aware that Gunna was awarded his own day in South Fulton, Georgia? Man, Mayor William Edwards announced that College Park has benefited from Gunna's philanthropic and community efforts. Right? Philanthropic efforts and community efforts. I'm starting to get tongue-tied over here. As a result, he stated, quote, I hereby proclaim September 16th, yesterday, as Sergio Giovanni Gunna Kitchens Day in the city of South Fulton. Close quote. That's right. There's a Gunna Day now. You're like, I can't believe they're celebrating Gunna Day. Isn't that sending the wrong message? Oh, you mean like October 11th? Look, I bet you sleep in on that day. In fact, I think it would be fitting, right, if Gunna Day was accompanied by a day off for all the residents of College Park. And all the people in College Park say, amen. That's right. Look at you trying to figure out what October 11th is all about. Look, it's the day that they celebrate what's his name, who came over here and was greeted by the natives with a warm welcome, went back over the seas and spun back around the block on the natives with his gang of thugs. And the rest of his crew was so impressed that they declared a holiday in the thugs' honor. And hey, look, you ain't had no problem with it for the longest. Look, how much you want to bet Sergio Giovanni ain't do no ruthless-ish like Mr. Columbus did? You follow what I'm saying? Look, Nicki Minaj was supposed to perform at MTV's VMAs, but unfortunately, Shorty got sick and tested positive for COVID-19. You like, yo, man, that happened years ago. Yeah, we get it, okay? It's old news. It happened at the beginning of the week. I just had to keep pushing the story back because other things was popping up. Look, I know you're wondering, was she vaccinated? And is she okay? No and yes. That is, no, she was not vaccinated, and yes, she seems to be okay. Okay enough to tweet out to us that she tested positive. Shorty posted a message in response to another message that posted, quote, I told them that may be why. I noticed that Nicki seems to be scared of COVID, and rightfully so. You people want her to risk catching it just because you want to see her dress up and interact with fake celebrities? Y'all weird, right? Nicki jumped in on that post stating, quote, love you, babe. I was prepping for the VMAs, then I shot a video, and guess who got COVID? Do you know what it is not to be able to kiss or hold your tiny baby for over a week? A baby who was only used to his mama? Then she said, get vaccinated. No, actually, that was in quotes. Get vaccinated. Drake had just told me he got COVID with the vaccine. So, child, right? And then she closed the quote. Look, at this point, many people are saying, see, he got the vaccine and still caught it. Actually, a lot of people got the vaccine and still caught it. I'm pretty sure it lessens the likelihood, though, of you ending up in the hospital. They never said by getting the vaccine you would never catch it. They would just say it lessens the probability that your symptoms will be severe. You follow what I'm saying, man? Thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people in America did not die off of nothing suddenly, okay? Clearly there was something. And here's the weird part, man, that really trips me out. Some of the, I told you the people to the left side of my crib and the right side of my crib, they all caught it, right? And they were saying stuff like, it just didn't feel natural. My sister said it. My sister was like, yo, man, the joint felt like it was something that was man-made. It wasn't natural. I was like, I don't know what that means, but I don't want it. That's all I know. All I know is I don't want it. Anyway, look, she posted, quote, they want you to get vaccinated for the Met. If I get vaccinated, it won't be for the Met. It'll be once I feel I've done enough research. I'm working on that now. In the meantime, my loves, be safe, wear the mask with 2 strings that grips your head and face, not that loose one. Close quote. Research. Is that what you got to do? Research? Cut to images of Nicki Minaj in a library by the bus terminal in Jamaica, Queens, speaking with the librarian about epidemiology and vaccinations. Doing research. Full stop. Speaking of which, Irving Ashoff of Full Stop Management has split with Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki linked up with, Sal Exco's management company, who also works with The Weeknd, Diddy, French Montana, Ty Dolla $ign, MIA, and more. I love MIA, by the way. I guess we will see exactly how that whole thing plays out. Research. I'm still been out of shape about people are not doing research like they say they are. I think what's happening is, just like me, people are going on the internet and finding mad information, and they're calling it, quote unquote, research. Give me a break, okay? Only time I believe research has been going down is if you actually had a book. And we know books don't be always telling the truth either, but you see what I'm saying? Anyway, let me do my shout outs. All right, let's see what we have here, man. Apparently I did all the shout outs, but it all cut off, so whatever. So I got to do it all over again. Hey, yo, shout out to Ashley Gray. Shorty said, I've been a fan of you since you dropped that Keys soundtrack. That one's definitely my favorite, but the runner-up is when the dog fell out the car. Shout out to Gravity. You see what I'm saying? I completely remember that. I remember seeing the dog hit the floor and everything, man. It was great. And who's this lovely lady that right here? Oh my gosh. All right, look, Angie C. Angie C said, yo, he's an agenda. That's why he has no consciousness of moral responsibility for what he's doing. The devil is busy with this one. I think she's speaking about LNX. Give him to the white folks and let's keep it moving. Look, Angie C. Oh my gosh, I'm trying not to stare at your picture because it's beautiful. Let me keep him going before I get in trouble. Shout out to Phil, my boy. Phil always coming through holding us down. Said, yo, bruh, it's been a minute. Drop the Cash App for those that don't know. See, that's the kind of support system I need right there, man. Yo, shout out to you, Phil. Tell Grandma and Mom Dukes we said what up. The Cash App. Yo, Source, can we get the Cash App on the screen? Just in case you got $1 and it's burning a hole in your pocket, you might as well swing it on over here. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to, though, man. We ain't begging. Hey, yo, shout out to William Grierson says Celeb. Back in the day, radio stations had slow jam love programming. They had family-friendly programming and late adult programming. I'm like, yo, how old is this man? Now, it's 24 hours F your kids programming. Balance in all things is important, especially with something as important and powerful as music. It shapes a culture. Facts. See what I'm saying? I love when intelligence rolls up into the building. And Rose White came out here saying, I'm starting to feel the shout-out haters. I might be jumping on their train because shout-outs suck. I never get to hear the whole Celeb show because that's where I've been finding myself going to the next video. Sorry, Celeb. And then she giggled about it. Sorry, Celeb, but that just ain't the source. Really, Rose White? Man, this is how we can express our gratitude to those of y'all that be showing up in the videos, man, and commenting. We thank y'all for that. You see what I'm saying? I believe it's important to say thank you. Anyway, let's keep it going, right? Before, look, shout out to you, Rose White, okay? If you missed it, that's your problem. You shouldn't have left. All right, look. Kodak Black's artist, Wiz the Wizard, was found dead early this morning in Hallandale Beach, Florida. Now, authorities are still trying to determine if the artist was killed in the location he was found in or if his body was dropped at that location. Take a listen.
In Hallandale Beach, that's where a man has been found dead in a neighborhood.
Police do suspect foul play. Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia joins us live.
She's at that scene now with some breaking details for us. Annalise.
Christy, Janice, we got here about an hour ago. 100 people were gathered waiting for answers on this person who was found dead. Now, we are hearing from these people that we were speaking to on that side over there say they do suspect foul play. Whether the man was killed in the location he was found or if his body was brought here after the fact, that's still unclear. Local 10 arrived on scene where a large crowd of people gathered near the yellow crime scene tape. Some people comforted.
Hey, horrible stuff, man. Horrible stuff. Where we at here? Look, in some deeply troubling news, the Jacksonville artist Spot'em Got'em was shot 5 times upon leaving his studio last night in Miami. Now, as of the time of this writing, which is like 2 o'clock or so, right? The info that's out states that the artist is currently fighting for his life in critical condition. Now, upon looking at the tweet that announced his shooting, lots of folks took the opportunity, right, to, take shots at the man. Take shots at the teenagers shooting and potential death as an opportunity to use his name as a joke. Not only is it played out, but it's crass and in poor taste. Now, I feel someone in the back like, but wasn't the music he was putting out crass and in poor taste? You get the energy you give. Sir, please, okay? How about prayers up for the young man to survive and change his ways? How about that, okay? Providing, of course, that by the time you hear this, the worst has not already taken place. And finally, T.I. and Tiny are officially cleared of their charges. Prosecutors with the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office decided not to move forward with charging the expeditious one and his lovely lady, as the case is outside the 10-year statute of limitations period. The document reads, quote, "Without the strength and weakness of the evidence being evaluated, the case is declined due to the expiration of the statute of limitations." Close quote. Open it up. Mr. and Mrs. Harris are pleased but not surprised by the district's attorney's decision to dismiss these meritless allegations. Can we get our reading teacher here, please? Is she ever going to show up and help me? "We appreciate the DA's careful review of the case and are grateful to be able to put the matter behind us and move on," close quote. And there you have it. Okay? The whole situation is outside the statute of limitations, which leaves many people wondering, so did it happen? Over 20 people said it happened. Look, let me ask you this question. How many times have you performed fellatio or cunnilingus to completion? Post that joint in the comments below. You see how invasive that question is, man? The artist said it ain't true no matter how many people say it is. It's he say, she say, and you wasn't there. I hear someone on the side like it's he say, they say. Look, okay? They could be telling the truth, but also they could not be. I wasn't there. So what do you want? Okay? Look, you can't call it victim shaming because I don't know who the victim is. Okay? In fact, as far as I'm concerned, we're the victims. Those of us that had to hear all this in the first place, especially those of us with vivid mental images in our heads, right, of all of this information. Upon hearing it, our minds were victimized into seeing T.I. and Tiny, along with Sabrina and silhouetted individuals engaging in all kinds of insanity. And the only way to unsee it in our minds was to think of polka dot bears in ballet dresses riding on tricycles and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let us know what you think. Oh, there go my neighbors. Let us know what you think. Does it matter at this point? Is it beyond the statute of limitation? Should you care? T.I.'s like, yo, it's my bedroom, bro. Like, why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to be there. He didn't add that part. I'm adding that part. The man's bald spot looked like a yarmulke. This is terrible. All right. My bad. What else we got, man? Prayers up for Spot'em Got'em and the family of Wiz the Wizard. And of course, I'm sure, what's her name? Nicki Minaj is doing good by now. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source for celeb news.